Hello everyone and welcome to my Blitz Ninja build. So I'm going to showcase some stuff for you guys right away and then we'll get into the details. And you may have noticed right there, you also can disarm enemies when you hit them. And as you can see, you can actually teleport across areas that might be hard to get around, and some verticality. Alright, so here we are at our character section. So this is the build I primarily use. So basically it should be like 9 agility, 9 strength, 5 luck, and then you can put the points in wherever you want after that. It's totally up to you. If you need a little bit more endurance, that's fine. But what I typically roll is 10 strength, 9 agility. You don't need the 10th point of agility. You just need the 9 agility so you can get enough sneak and Vats points. And of course they get Blitz, right? Yeah, and it also doesn't hurt to have 10 points in there as well, if you're going to be using non-sneak as well. Alright, so essentially your build, this is how I have set up at a high level through 33. Well, not high level, but you know, mid-level. So most of your points, you're going to have 4 big leagues. I get toughness because I don't use power armor. Sneak, you want to max that out when you can. I'll have one point in Bloody Mess. That's all you really need. 3 points in Mr. Sandman because daggers are classified as a silent weapon, right? I get this from my action point so I can pop from target to target. And of course, Idiot Savant you get for pretty much every build. 3 sneak, you want to max this out so you can get maximum possible damage. That's how I'm getting those 5.5 time dagger backstabs. And then Blitz, you want 2 points so you can teleport everywhere as much as possible. And as far as possible, so this is very essential to this build. And then Rooted is very important too. So when you're standing still, like it says here, you do more damage and you get damage resistance. So if you're standing still or sitting still and crouching and then you use Vats, or even just standing still and attacking, you get more damage. And I have these just for some crafting for some armor mods. Right? And yeah, so that's pretty much the baseline for the build. You can kind of customize your points, but the main ones that are important are Blitz, Rooted, Sneak, obviously, you know, and of course 4 points in big leagues at the minimum. You can put 5 points in if you want. I haven't got to that level yet, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Alright, so for the most vital part of the build is the weapon. So Pickman's blade, which is what we're going to get, and I'm going to show you exactly where to go. So it's at the Pickmans gallery, just on the east coast here, right by the North Church. So it's directly like northeast of Diamond City. And we'll just go inside and we'll meet you there. Alright, so once we're back in, we just head to the left here. Open up this painting. Open up the safe. There's a bunch of junk in here too, and then Pickman's blade is right here. So it is the best dagger in the game, or sneak weapon in the game, because it does double damage as well. Alright, so here's a weapon that you can get in the meantime until you can get Pickman's blade, which is a bit harder to get because the enemies are pretty tough in there. So it's Dunwitch borers, and it's directly east of Sanctuary mostly, and west of Museum of Witchcraft, north of the satellite station array. So just right here. And the weapon you get from is Kremvh's Tooth, and I will show you right away the path inside. And it's a very good weapon until you can get Pickmans. Right, so now we're going to showcase some cleaving and bleed damage against some NPCs in the Institute with pretty much non-stealth combat with a little bit of Vats. Right, so when you're in stealth, you can actually chain kill a lot of enemies in a row, like probably up to 4 or 5. So it's kind of nice to see them all line up one by one, 1, 2, 3, like that. All right, everyone, that is it for our build for today. That would be the Ninja Blitz build. So thank you so much for hanging out with me. So we showed you 2 weapons you can use for it. I actually used the atomic hammer from Far Harbor, or not atomic, but it's the sledgehammer you can get. It's pretty good when you're fighting Adam's Judgment, when you're fighting enemies with lots of armor, because you could see in some of my clips, knives don't really burn through armor very well. So I would use the Adam's Judgment. You can get it from doing the Far Harbor quest for the Cult of Adam if you're having trouble with Brotherhood or very heavily armored enemies. But yeah, this is my second favorite build. It's what I use when I kind of need a break from my main style there. It's nice that, yeah, you don't have to worry about ammo or anything like that. It's the only guns that I do use are rocket launchers and grenades when there are enemies that I can't get to. But yeah, like I said earlier, it is pretty rough in the beginning of the game. But once you get that first rank of Blitz and you get some sneak in, it's really good. I personally wouldn't use companions very much. I would in the early game because you need it. But later on, like I'm just using Kate right now because she was helping me out with something. But typically they will break stealth a lot for you and you don't really want that. And you can actually get some nice Blitz chains going on with this, so it's great. All right, so appreciate it. And if you guys have any more build ideas you want me to look at or delve into, by all means, let me know in the comments and I'll check it out. And I will see you guys in the next one.